Why can't he leave? Why can't you? You are here to tell him to leave.
I'm not gonna.
Don't walk closer to me. Do not walk close. Yo, don't walk up on me.
I don't need you yelling.
All right, I don't need you in my yard and like this is your house.
Please.
Baby,
No, stop. Please, stop.
I swear to you, you cannot make some of this stuff up. So imagine one early evening looking outside your window only to see law enforcement parked on your driveway. For most people, I think it's safe to say that they would normally have about 1 or 2 reactions. First off, you'd wonder if they're there for you because they're on your property. And if that's not the case, the next thing to wonder is, why are you here? And with that said, I think it's okay if they don't have a valid reason as to why they're there. You ask them to leave. What happens when you ask an officer who's on your property to leave and they say no?
Baby,
No, stop. Please, stop.
In 2020, Brittany Moore found herself in this exact same predicament. Now, in 2025, she's suing that exact same department because of the outcome. Officer Alejandro Fonseca was parked on Brittany Moore's driveway, and he wasn't doing any kind of investigation. He wasn't trying to keep the neighborhood safe. He wasn't patrolling the area. What he was doing was a heck of a lot more scandalous. So think about some of the things that you could do with your phone. Now imagine the person on the receiving end is a minor.
What?
That very first image that came to your mind, yeah, that's exactly what he was up to. Now, naturally, she made a complaint, and because she felt uncomfortable with the situation of him just being there on her private property, she asked him to leave. He says no. She calls the police, and the police, whose side do you think they took?
Oh, don't look so shocked.
Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to show you the video that was taken initially, because you get 2 perspectives. You get her perspective, and then you get the body cam image. And you can hear the frustration mounting in her voice as the officers are not giving her any leeway. Why? Because he probably believes that she probably caught him red-handed as he was sending illicit pictures or trying to solicit favors from kids. After the video, we'll comment on the outcome, so take a look.
We have to say he's in my yard, and when I asked him why, he started yelling at me.
So do you want to come down here and talk?
No, I want him to leave.
Okay. Well, the supervisor will be here in just a second.
What supervisor? What is this about? What is this about? Why can't he pull off of my yard? I own this property. Why can't he leave my yard? When I ask him, why is he here? Please, officer, leave. He starts to yell at me. You think y'all have this kind of power? You have this authority?
Yes, they do. That's part of the problem. This is why we actually find ourselves. So this is the initial vehicle that was on the driveway, and you could see help. Now, rather than tell the officer, hey, why not just get off our property? They have no reason as to why they're there. So rather than just say, hey, you know what? We understand. Let's leave. What's going on, I believe, is what you call a flex. You now need to flex your muscle. Why? Because how dare a citizen now question your authority? This is almost like Judge Dredd mentality where I am the law. So if I choose to stay on your property, you should just accept it. That end, his ego's probably hurt from this woman telling him get off her property and not even to get into what he was doing in the car.
Why can't he leave? Why can't you? You are here to tell him to leave.
I'm not going to.
Don't walk closer to me. Do not walk close. Yo, don't walk up on me.
I don't need you yelling.
All right, I don't need you in my yard and like this is your house.
Please.
I own this property. Why are you here? A conversation about what?
Because you called the police saying
Because I want him to leave. I called you guys so he can leave. Excuse
well,
me,
I got
on
a
the phone.
supervisor right here.
Can you tell these people to leave? Now it's 3 cops up in my yard just for one of these officers to leave?
Yeah, you called.
Hello, ma'am, on the phone, and then he's sitting there smiling because
Why is he here?
Why are you here? And why are y'all smirking, baby?
No, stop. Please, stop.
Hold on. I want y'all to see that again. Okay? She's asking a very fair question because she's just simply asking, why are you on my property? And he's saying, well, you called the police, so now we need to investigate. This is basically the gist of what is going on. The reason for the phone call in the first place was because the officer is on her driveway. The reason the other police are there is to get the officer off the driveway. You could see the exact point where he grabs her and is now going to apprehend her. I can almost promise you this officer also knows what this other guy was doing with kids. And so the mentality is, we need to get her behind bars and shut her up. Now, not even to mention that when the initial arrest happened, they broke her teeth. I'm going to rewind that so you guys could see that all transpire again because it was quick.
You called
hello, ma'am, on the phone, and then he's sitting there smiling because
why is he here?
Why are you here? And why are y'all smirking, baby?
No, stop. Please, stop.
Stop!
stop. Stop, please. Please, bro, please. Man, that's my girl. Please.
I don't see him doing anything illegal. What's he?
All right, so this now is the perspective from the body camera because the other video was taken from her phone. This is her and this is her boyfriend. Same occasion, except this one's going to be a little bit longer because now you're going to see the arrest all the way to the point where they put her in the car.
What's he doing?
Here to tell him to leave.
I'm not going to tell another officer to do anything.
Do not walk up. Yo, don't walk up on me.
I don't need you yelling. That's why I'm standing here. So
in my yard and like this is your house.
I'm just here trying to have a conversation.
Here, a conversation about what?
I came because you called the police saying that you just got battered.
I called you guys so he can leave.
Okay, well, I got a supervisor right here.
Can you tell these people to leave? Now it's 3 cops
Unit
up in my
34
yard.
for 92.
Yeah.
She'll pull a gun on officer.
Yeah, you called in reference to an officer.
And then he said,
Okay, so now you can see where he walks up on her.
why is he here? Why
She
are
is.
you here?
Okay.
Why are y'all smirking?
Here you go.
Baby, bend up.
stop.
Hey, yo, he's stopping me! He's stopping
Please, man, that's my girl.
Ma'am, stop resisting. Give us your
I'm
hands.
not resisting.
The absolute load of crap that you just heard. Listen to how calmly they just have to say the words, stop resisting.
Resisting. Ma'am, stop resisting. Give us your
I'm
hands.
not resisting.
You're threatening to pull a gun on
You're
us.
threatening me!
Get her out.
This is my
I mean, come now you're going to jail.
You're just mad because I'm a black girl?
No, because you
What
battered
did
a
I
law
do?
enforcement officer.
I
Then
battered
you kicked
him?
me.
I kicked you!
Yeah, you kicked
What
me.
is your name?
Officer Paget is my name. In. In. Get in. Kick somebody else again. Bitch kicked me.
I know it. Scared? Brother, I wasn't doing anything. I was sitting here reading emails.
Lies, lies, actual lies. He wasn't sitting there reading emails. No, they knew what he was doing on his phone. He was sending explicit images to minors.
I wasn't doing anything. I was sitting here reading emails.
Hold on, pay attention to what he says right here, though.
She came up to my car and
You heard that? There was interaction before she started filming. Initially, when he was sitting down on the driveway, she walked up to the vehicle and then saw what was going on inside of the car. This is why he needed to get her behind bars. Keep her quiet. He wasn't too sure if she saw what he was doing in the car. You already know what he was doing. This guy's nasty.
started throwing and threatening me. I was sitting here reading emails. She came up to my car and started throwing and threatening me. So this was all backed up over here. So I backed into the driveway right here and started reading emails. So she comes out of the house, knocks on my window, and says, "Sir, huh?
Why'd you park here?
Why not? I'm out of the roadway. And there's no other cars here. I'm not blocking anybody. I'm hanging tight. I explained to her that I was riding. She's like, "You don't need to be here. Get off my property." I said, "Ma'am, I'm almost done. I'm just checking emails."
No.
I'm out of
He
the
asked a fair
roadway.
question. One of the officers actually asked a fair question that lets you know that this whole situation is a load of crap. Listen to what he says.
This was all backed up over here. So I backed into the driveway right here and started reading emails. So she comes out of the house, knocks on my window.
Look at this
and
smirk.
says, "Sir, huh?
Why'd you park here?
Why not?
Look at
I'm
the
out of the
smirk.
roadway." And there's no other cars here. I'm not blocking anybody. I'm hanging tight. I explained to her that I was riding. She's like, "You don't need to be here. Get off my property." I said, "Ma'am, I'm almost done. I'm just checking emails." And so I told her, I was like, "Ma'am, in a couple minutes I'll be gone. I'm leaving," because I was just waiting for this stuff to back up.
For your sake, did you activate it?
No, I didn't. So no, because I was just talking to her. Then when she chucked that spoon at me, and that's the only time I got out of the car. I got out of the car, and he was out here the whole time.
Just be sure when you write your narrative, and there's no real example on it. I did not activate my camera immediately because I was not anticipating citizen reaction.
Right.
I pulled over here real quick after completing the call, And she came
Well,
up.
she's going to Bolio for me, and I think we're going to put Bolio on her for kicking, what's his name, too.
Same thing. If somebody just came up in your yard and parked there for a minute and said, hey, I'm going to leave in a minute.
What he was basically doing just now was he was giving him script, exactly what to say so you don't get in trouble. I didn't activate my camera. I only did it after she threw blah, blah, blah at me.
But that's not what he said.
Okay.
I said, hi, sir, can I help you? And then he started yelling at me. And that's the God honest truth.
Okay. Well, we can go into your yard to investigate crimes and things like that as well. So
What crime?
we just can't go into your home. We can't go into your home without a warrant, but we can go into your yard. So, but regardless, even if he yelled at you, you can't throw things at people and hit them.
I didn't throw anything at him.
Okay.
If that's the case...
Well, I'm not really, you told me you didn't want to talk about it.
Now, initially, she was being charged with battery. That was dropped. And then they planted something else on her, which was resisting arrest. What? When you complain long enough, they got to dig into that officer's business. And of course, what do you think they found?
Ex-JSO officer headed to federal prison now for 11 years. Alejandro Carmona-Fonseca admitted to sending and requesting nude pictures from several minors. He was arrested in March 2022 and pleaded guilty last December. News for Jackson reporter Marilyn Parker was inside the federal courthouse for his sentencing today, where the judge agreed with both sides when it came to Carmona's actions.
Doctors say he has a fetish.
A fetish? He doesn't have no damn fetish. This girl has a fetish.
This exercise, you only have to stand there.
You were asking, babe. You were asking me, babe. You were asking me to take a test.
Oh, I will be covering this one, hands down. She's got a fetish. This guy's just sick.
Alejandro Carmona, a father, husband, and former police officer, sent nude pictures to 3 minors. He told one of them, "You can call me your police daddy, and if I let you in my world, you'd have to be an adult." These chilling details were rehashed in federal court Tuesday. United States prosecutor Ashley Washington pushing for a sentence above the 10-year minimum. She says one of the victims sent Carmona a picture of himself just so Carmona would quit asking. She read a victim impact statement where one minor victim says they saw Carmona as a friend and mentor, someone who didn't want to see me get hurt in the gym, but says Carmona took advantage of them. The victim's mother wrote, "He destroyed our family's trust in law enforcement and should be punished to the fullest extent for abusing his authority by sexually exploiting children." Carmona tearfully took the stand with several family members behind him.
I'll bet
he
he did.
told the court, "I'm disgusted with myself. I'm mortified by the excuses I've made for my behavior. I wish I could undo what I've done." He apologized to the city, to law enforcement and military communities, and to his family, who he says he embarrassed.
Did you apologize to Brittany? Pretty sure you ruined her life too. And she's not done with you yet.
"I would gladly give my life to take the suffering away from them." Defense attorney John Rockwell argued Carmona never tried to harm those victims or use his badge to force them to engage in hands-on contact. Judge Timothy Corrigan says, "I agree with Rockwell that this isn't the worst sex case I've ever seen, but it's not the least either. He was a cop in a position of trust, probably gave more access. Other than this, he seems to be an upstanding citizen, so this behavior is not all that uncommon." The judge says he's cautiously optimistic Carmona won't do this again, but recidivism is a concern. After he serves 11 years, he'll spend 15 years under supervised release and complete sex offender treatment. While leaving the courtroom, Carmona looked to his family and mouthed, "I love you."
Since then, Brittany has sued the department and even put up pictures of what it is that she looked like after the initial arrest. The picture on the left is her before, and the picture on the right is her after they were done with her. So since then, she's actually taken it upon herself to file a lawsuit against the department, and I hope she wins. I really hope she wins. They knocked her teeth out, they gave him 11 years, but it almost seemed like if the judge, when he was talking to him, and you heard the report, he described his behavior as not the worst case he's heard, but also not the best case. With all due respect, it's kids, and that former officer's a criminal. Either way you look at it. So what's your opinion on the matter? What do you guys actually think? If an officer pulls into your driveway and they're just checking emails, should the homeowner just be able to tell them to get off? Or because it's an officer, you don't know what they're up to, so for all you know, they could actually be doing some work. But but it almost seemed like him reaching to sit on her driveway and then being confronted, she actually exposed something worse that was going on. Doesn't that make you also question the other officers? Weren't they complicit as well? What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like, and I will see you again on the next one. Be easy, y'all.
It says, sir, huh?
Why'd you park here?
Why not? I'm out of the roadway.